So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Dumfries has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out option. And he'll shoot here. It's their first effort on goal.
Dumfries put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And that has been cleared. Belts one. Sommer. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Stefan de Vrij. And Bissek. Bastoni. Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. Barella cuts it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
DiMarco knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bastoni, and the keeper's got it again. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. DiMarco. He's picked his way through. DiMarco. Mina gets him to thwart him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this could be the final action of the first half. DiMarco with the short one. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium
So there was the first half.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So, off we go once more.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, Don't try to fix it.
Driving through the middle. Great hit! It's a goal kick. Dumfries. Barella. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni. Bastoni ploughing through the middle. Oh, shooting
The attendance
chance!
for this match was 81,000.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Barella. Bastoni. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Defending of the desperate variety. Into the last quarter of an hour. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Inter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
Now the finish! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution for Inter. Number 23.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Number 9.
So that's two now without reply.
Number
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Number 30. Number 19.
Martinez.
Mediterranean.
Shot at goal! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
the goal scorer for Inter.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon.